criticize it.
Hello and welcome to the Medical Ancillary Sales Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Berg, joined as always by Viv Hudson. Viv, we got an unusual but very exciting topic today, don't we?
We sure have, and I think that everybody's going to be hanging on to their seats trying to listen to every word of this one, because this product is actually related to that drug that makes lots of people just feel happy. So do you want to introduce that, I guess, Mike? And
Yes.
let them know what we're all about.
Well, as you know, I am in California, so I'm probably a little more familiar with this business than maybe somebody in Topeka. But we're talking about CBD oil, which is cannabinoid oil, and this is a derivative from the cannabis plant. Of course, this is non-psychoactive. This is purely therapeutic. But this has reached a critical mass now where even people like my parents, who are old school, conservative, Irish Catholic sorts of people, even they have come around to this. And so I think that that baby boom generation has not been cowed by the propaganda, and there's just more and more science coming out about this. So this is a great opportunity right now because there is a revenue model in this for the physicians also who are looking to pick up an added revenue stream. So today we have on a gentleman that knows this market better than anybody because he actually owns a couple of medical spas. And so today we're welcoming on Jonas Crafts. Jonas is the owner of Black Diamond and Blue Diamond Medical Spa. Did I say that right, Jonas?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us. So, Jonas, first and foremost, can you tell us about your CBD program?
Yeah, so I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. Just the ideology of having CBD and being able to get that into clinics and into physicians' hands to be able to get it to their patient base. It's one of the coolest things that we've been able to see. So with our specific CBD program, we actually utilize a nanotechnology. So that way we can get the particles of the cannabidiol into the bloodstream, into the cell, literally within 3 to 5 minutes. So our science is top notch, and it's one of the best in the world. And I know Europe is one of the countries that actually is far ahead of the US, and we blow several of their pharmacy companies out of the water when it comes to absorption and assimilation within the human body.
So what actually is it used to treat?
Coming from the clinical realm, we understand there's 60 trillion cells in the human body. It's really tough to say that one product does so many different things. And I've been dumbfounded, and just science has been dumbfounded on how many different aspects and different ailments that CBD really treats. We actually have in our bodies called an ECS system. Stands for ecocannabinoid system, which means it's an endogenous system within our body. So just like you have your metabolic system, your immune system, your hormonal system, you have an ECS system. But due to science, due to propaganda, we've never been able to look at it in the medical realm because hemp and CBD has just been treated as quote unquote marijuana and THC and psychoactive and dangerous.
Schedule 1. You can't
correct.
even test it because it's Schedule 1, which means no clinical benefits of its schedule. Cocaine is Schedule 2, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know. But go ahead.
Yeah,
See if that makes sense to you.
Who knows? So seeing what has actually been able to come out since 2014 in U.S., we passed what's called the Farm Bill Act of 2014, which it says, okay, you can grow hemp and you can utilize CBD as long as there's less than 0.3% THC in it, meaning we're not going to get a psychoactive high. So the government passed that in all of U.S., in Puerto Rico, and in Guam. We're legal to have this everywhere as long as it is grown right and as long as they have certificate of analysis, as long as the FDA, DEA, everybody knows what's going on. And with our company, they all know what's going on, and they really look at us as kind of the leaders in this industry. And so it's pretty amazing to see what we've been able to do just in the past couple months, and just the growth that we've had with getting CBD out to the public and getting it into patients' hands and bodies, really.
I know I've seen a lot, but on this, especially in the last couple years, as this has gained national notoriety. There's several universities that are doing studies. I know there's straight legalization in certain states, but that has really led to an explosion in innovation. But what scientific literature is there for, let's say I am a sales rep in Topeka and I got a
Hmm.
conservative doctor who's like, I don't know. I watched Reefer Madness when I was a kid, and by golly, I need to see some hard proof that this in fact works. What's out there?
It's amazing that you say that, because if you just utilize Google, and I say this is one of the industries that Google is the very best. PubMed will have over 100,000 articles on several different ailments. I always tell my patients, Google CBD oil benefits, and then whatever ailment you have, CBD oil benefits, ADD, epilepsy, sleeplessness, migraines, chronic pain, you name it, and Google it, and you'll let the professionals be in the tools that we have in Google and in YouTube, and you'll see that cannabis is really everywhere. And I like how you hit the nail on the head there, saying that it's already used in some states. Well, if we look back to 2016, Colorado in and of itself did about $1 billion in sales. 2/3 of that was medicinal use of CBD oil. 1/3 was, just utilizing dispensaries. But 2/3 of $1 billion in a single year in one state was due to that of medicinal CBD use. So think about that, and think about that as we grow and as this becomes more popular. So when we do have those physicians that, and I say, and everybody, it's not just physicians. I mean, I have Sunday school Baptist teachers that are taking this product, and they swore they would never touch anything. So I kind of tell them, as we took the sin out of the bottle. I don't mind fear and ignorance.
You're
Be
a true
fearful.
salesman. You're a true marketer. I love it.
Don't be ignorant, though, right? And physicians, as long as they're not going to be ignorant, and there's a lot of them out there. And I'll be honest with you, it's fun to be in this realm and fun to be with these physicians, because they want alternatives. And I think you and I were just discussing the other day, if the percentage of patients between opioids would choose between opioids and CBD. Well, there was a 93% would choose a CBD over an opioid. I mean, think about that. So as we go in these physicians' offices, they're looking for alternatives. I mean, I just got a letter from, I think it was Blue Cross or Humana or Aetna, one of them, saying that, how many different deaths came about of opioids, how many accidental overdoses was more than people dying in car accidents. Think of the world we're in right now, and really the direction that we're trying to move in this world, going to all natural. And I think everybody kind of sees it, and I think physicians are becoming more and more aware, but they need somebody like you out there to be able to train them and be able to teach them. Because I always say we drown in information on the internet. You look at anything, you can drown in information. But what they're really doing, they're starving for the knowledge, and they're starving for somebody who actually understands this, somebody that can hold their hand, and somebody that can walk them through the process of getting them on board, getting them to order their first, bundle of products, so that way they can get into the office, and helping them transition this to their patients. That's what the physicians are looking for after they understand what we have is 100% legal, and after they start seeing that their patients, from diabetes, heart disease, it's crazy. I've gone in, and my first question I ask physicians is, Doc, what do you know about CBD? Because everybody's going to be different. Oh, it's illegal. Oh, I've never heard of it. Oh, that stuff is amazing. Oh, I've heard so much. Can you tell me more? Do you have a good source? I've had every answer across the board when I go and talk to my peers. And so it's pretty amazing just to see what we have and how excited they really are. I mean, it's not like we're selling a vitamin. We're selling something that has never been out there before. I mean, so if you think of that in a business realm, supply and demand 101. There is a major demand out there. We need more suppliers like you that are on this call right now. We need people to be able to supply that to the physician's office, so that way they can get it to their patient base, and their patient base is feeling better.
So I'm guessing that I can probably answer this question for myself, but how receptive are patients to trying this type of therapy?
Very well, especially if you're in Topeka, Kansas, right? San Antonio, Texas is where I'm at, right? So Texas conservatives can be, when we put it on the shelf, I've had people literally stop and say, wait, you guys have hemp oil? There's a big knowledge out there. It's an entire like underground knowledge of people understanding CBD, understanding the benefits. I mean, pull it up anywhere. Look on your Facebook page, on your Twitter page, on whatever social media you're on, or Google it, YouTube it, and you'll see that people are understanding that it's out there, and they don't realize that it's legal. That's really one of the major things. And they say, wait, you have this? I had a cancer survivor sitting across my desk, literally in tears, because she says, Jonas, I was going to have to drive to California. I was going to take about $1,200 to $2,000 with me, and I was going to buy some and bring it back illegally. But you have this on the shelf? She goes, I've been searching for a clinic like yours. And she's literally in tears right in front of me. And I said, you know what? We are doing something good for humanity right now. So that's how I've seen patients take it. And then when they're doing their testing, diabetic patients, and seeing their glucose levels every morning, they're saying, Jonas, is this real? And I'm saying, you know what? I'm not a CBD master, but I know one thing. It's getting your body out of fight or flight. It's letting your body recover. It's letting your body relax and do what? Heal itself. That's what our human body does. That's what's so amazing about this product. It's not the product that heals. It's the product that calms the body down so the body can heal itself.
It's good enough for Bruce Lee. It's good enough for me.
It's huge, yes.
Okay, so let's talk turkey then, because we need to wrap this up here shortly. I'm sure what everybody wants to hear, they're sold on it, but what's in it for me? What's in it for the doctor? How can they generate revenue off of this?
So we have an amazing affiliate program that we've aligned with this. So that way everything can be e-commerce, everything can be done online, which that's the way business is going. Look at Amazon right now. They just, they're bought Whole Foods. They're pushing Walmart's out of business right now because everybody, whether it's a physician, whether it's a patient, they want to point, click, and receive it to their front door. We've been able to mainstream that and make it simple for this company. So when people want to get it on board, you have a link that I believe you're going to put on the bottom of this that they can go to your website, they can click on enroll, and you know what? It's going to cost them $39 to sign up, and they can buy one bottle. The most we'll let anybody buy right now is a 10-bottle package, a 9-bottle package, and they actually get the 10th free. So they can go to your website, they can look at it, and we're going to have a call this coming Thursday on the 3rd, and it'll be a launch call. So really dive in deep on how we get started in the business. But if somebody wants to get started right now, they can literally go to your website, get signed up, get product in their hands so they can start going and talking to physicians and talking to other sales reps.
What are the actual numbers, though? What is the retail price off the shelf for a patient, and what is the physician getting this for, assuming they're getting a multi-pack, a 10-pack or something, and getting the maximum discount?
Gotcha. So the maximum discount currently, and I say currently because we will be coming out with more professional packages because we can't keep this on our shelves. I've gone in the last 4 months in my clinics, we've gone through 80 bottles in 4 months. I've never had this problem with any service or product. So when a physician purchases the biggest pack, the 9-bottle package, they get a 10th bottle free. Each bottle comes out to about $107. I retail them for $179 off of my shelf. Online, they retail for $149. If a patient wants to buy it online for $149, they have to go to your website. For $149, they pay taxes, they pay shipping, and they wait for about 4 days to get the product. So it'll come out to about $168. So for $10 more, I say, patient, do you want it now? Here you go, $179, and we sell them left and right.
And then a lot of these patients, I would imagine, they're taking this for chronic conditions, so they're going to be put on like a monthly auto pay, so they just get their bottle shipped automatically, and that's an automatic revenue center for the doctor.
So we can... Go ahead.
If you were to say, let's just throw out a number, I would think any doctor should be able to enroll 30 patients, 50 patients, something like that.
Easily.
Let's just say if they do 50 patients into the program, that's over 40 grand. That's 43,000 and change per year in passive income for the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Just signing up 50 patients on an auto pay.
Yeah, on an auto pay. And then so as they continue to purchase it, so here's how and here's another technique that I kind of use, which we can talk about here on Thursday. But they can buy one, or they can go online and they can buy a 3-pack and they can actually get it at a discounted price. So for $39, they get a membership price. I always say it's like getting a Costco membership, getting a Sam's membership. You pay $50 a year for what? To get toilet paper in bulk. Congratulations. Why not spend $39, right? And get CBD at wholesale price? Why would you not want to do that as opposed to spending $179? So I tell my patients 1 for $179, or I can get you 3 for $400. We're going to want you on this for 90 days anyway. Once they get on it, and that's the fun part, is that they start sharing it with their family and their friends and anybody that has an ailment, and they say, oh my goodness, and they start feeling it. MS patients, it's amazing to see what goes on in patients' bodies that have true ailments. So getting back to the revenue model, yes, physicians turn a pretty penny when we can do this. I mean, every time they sign these patients up, they're getting $30 a bottle right off the bat. So they get a 3-pack that's $90 right back in the physician's pocket.
Oh, thanks so much. I think that we're going to definitely have a lot of interest in this program. So I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot of inquiries on this particular program. So thanks so much. And we look forward to hearing more.
Yes. I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Jonas.
you.
And I will